Dear students, welcome to our class on cold and warm season indices and for comfort zones. Okay, cold and warm season indices for comfort zones. Okay, two things we are discussing: indices and comfort zones. What exactly is the meaning of climate index? Climate index. Climate indices are diagnostic tools used to describe the state of a climate system. Climate indices are most often represented with a time series. Each point in time corresponds to one index value. Okay, that means climate indices are diagnostic tools used to describe the state of a climatic system. That's what. Okay, now an index, for example, any index can be constructed to describe almost any atmospheric event from summer monsoon rainfall, that is southwest monsoon rainfall in India, to pressure differences in two locations of Pacific Ocean, El Nino, La Nina, and so like that. So that much range is there for the climate indices. Okay, how they are useful, you know it. That's why I request you, please subscribe to my channel, Agrometeorology, Farmers and Rural Development. There I told you in the beginning. Now, very interesting climate index, very short definition, a calculated value that can be used to describe the state and the changes in the climate system. Once again, for your academic interest, a calculated value, a climate index is a calculated value that can be used to describe the state and the changes in the climate system. Okay, this is what I would like to share with you. Climate indices for air temperature, for example. Okay, from daily temperature recordings of dry bulb, wet bulb, okay, thermograph, all these things, we get the daily air temperature. From there, how we can get the climate indices? For example, number of frost and icy days, number of summer days and tropical nights, extreme values during a specific period, exceeding specific limits by percentage, daily temperature range, heating degree day, cooling degree day, warm and cold spell duration, growing season length. So climate indices based on the temperature we can derive. So by using these indices we can derive what not, everything the farmer wanted. Now, for example, let us take another example of climate indices for precipitation, for instance. Maximum and 5-day precipitation per year, maximum 5-day precipitation per year. Simple precipitation intensity index, with what intensity precipitation is occurring. Annual count of days when the precipitation is greater than a definite limit. Maximum length of dry spell, maximum length of wet spell. Annual total precipitation when rain rate is above the defined limit. Annual total precipitation in wet days, low, like this, we can have climate indices. The uses of these things I have discussed. That's why, once again, I humbly request you, please subscribe to my channel, Agromet, Farmers and Rural Development. There I have, in the basics, I have covered all these things. Okay, now, what is a comfort zone? First, let us, it is there in your syllabus, that's why I am defining. A comfort zone refers to range of temperature conditions of air movement, humidity, and exposure to sunlight under which a moderately clothed man or farmer feels comfortable. A farmer has to work in the field. He has to feel it comfortable with what range of temperature conditions of air movement, humidity, and exposure to sunlight, okay, under which a moderately dressed farmer can feel comfortable. What is a comfort zone? Another definition, the range of climatic conditions within which a majority of the farmers would feel thermal comfort. Majority of the farmers feel thermal comfort. This is what is, as far as the farmers are concerned. Farmers will also have animals. So he should think of animal comfort zone. What is an animal comfort zone? Thermo-neutral or comfort zone is defined as for animals the temperature range in which an animal does not have to use any extra energy to conserve or dissipate heat. Okay, animals are poor evaporators. When heat is there, if body gets evaporated, water gets evaporated, then they will be comfortable. Otherwise, you know what happens? Animals are very poor evaporators. So that's why farmers should think of animals. Okay, the thermal comfort zone. Okay, a thermoneutral comfort zone for an animal. Okay, the temperature range in which the animal does not have to use any extra energy to conserve or to dissipate heat. Animals maintain stable body temperature without altering the rate of production or dissipation. Now, see, this is what in the pictorial form I would like to explain to you. Hypothetical schematic comfort zone. Hypothetical schematic. Now, say for example, temperature and humidity you take 30, 50, 80. Usually between 30 and 50 farmers feel comfortable. Human, even animals also, human animal comfort zone. This is the winter, this is the summer. Now, see, let us see effective ambient temperature. For example, the best effective temperature is 18 to 32. 18 to 32. This is what we call the thermoneutral zone. Less than this, farmer and his animals feel cold stress. Farmer and animals feel heat stress. So, lower critical temperature, upper critical temperature. In between these two, the effective ambient temperature is there. Particularly, this is useful for the animal nutrient relation. Animal nutrient relation. This diagram is useful. This is what I would like to discuss with you as far as the cold and warm season indices, comfort zone basics is concerned. May God bless you. All the best for your exams.